Let's do it. Welcome back to the Live to Grind podcast show. I'm Brendan C. Adams, and we have another spotlight on a badass entrepreneur that went through the Accelerator Program who's doing some awesome things with video. We have Leah Mandal, and she is a real estate agent that is in Tucson, Arizona, who just completely killing it right now. And I am so proud of her because like I talk about creating reality TV and video and showing your life as a reality show. That's what she's doing. But just tell us a little bit about yourself, Leah, and just tell me a little bit about yourself, the things that you do in real estate.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm Leah Mandal, and thank you, Brandon, for having me today. I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson,
Arizona, Tucktown. And I sell real estate. We have a team here, and we kill it at residential real estate. We sell all over town, luxury, and we also sell on our average price point.
So we actually met. We met at I just obviously had Andrea on, and we met at her mastermind event where I spoke at, and I saw you, and you're motivated and you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take on this next year. And then you had got in the Accelerator Program. So first tell me, first off, what made you want to get into the Accelerator? What was kind of in your mindset before even joining?
I just wanted to take my business to the next level. And I've always wanted to do video since I first started selling real estate. And I just really kind of didn't know how, and I just didn't even try. And when Andrea introduced me to you, or when I met you, I thought, man, this guy has it. And you made a really good name for yourself, and I wanted to follow kind of in your footsteps in what you were doing. So I knew that you could give me the proper guidance to creating video at a high level, because in real estate, it's just a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer.
Media, I mean, that's where we need to be at, is on social media.
So what was the biggest takeaway? Because we had a 30-day program, Accelerator. What was the biggest thing you learned or took away from being in the group for being a part of the Accelerator Program?
The biggest thing that I probably took away from you was add value.
Yeah.
Add value to people's lives, because when you add value, well, you become a valuable person.
Isn't that the truth? It's so simple, but people make it so hard. Just add value to other people, to other potential clients, the audience. And for you, you're just adding value through videos and being different. So add value. And
everything comes from that. People gravitate towards that. Whether it be your client, they're going to trust you more when you add value to them. Whether it be your team, are they going to be loyal to you when you add value to them? Or just, a guy on the street, somebody that's a competitor. You never know when you're going to need that person.
Yeah, no, that's true. And it's karma, being good to people and good things happen to you, always being good and treating anyone. I mean, I even do this sometimes. Like, I see somebody in need, I help them. That guy on the side of the road needs help that guy. Like, help. Actually, same when I did that like 2 months ago, we helped the guy on the side of the road and like took him to the gas station. But do that. That is, you need to do it. And some people have this mindset of, okay, what am I going to do for you? And what do I get in return? No, just help everyone, right? Just help everyone.
Because what you'll get in return will naturally come to you when you live in this mindset, and it's like almost like a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. So for you, that was what, 4 months ago? So that was January. So February, March, April, May, June, July. About 5 months ago, you were in the Accelerator. Since then, where are you at now? Tell me how things have changed.
Accelerator started in January, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
February. I think it was the end of February, or the beginning of February.
Yeah. May was our best month ever.
What'd you do?
May was historically our best month ever. We produced the most closings that we've ever had.
That is badass.
Yeah.
That is badass. How many people on your team right now, Leah?
We have 4 right now. and we need to be at 10 in the next 18 months. But you know, it's a process. We're not trying to grow too quickly, but fast enough.
But you're growing pretty fast. I mean, when we first met, how many people were you at? It was just two. Yeah. I mean, and where are you at now?
4.
You're at 4. So you've doubled in size, but I imagine by the end of the year, you'll already double again where you're at. Yeah. You're growing fast, but you're producing at a high level. But the one thing you're doing, again, you've started creating video. Like that's the one thing you started creating video. And like you said, you want to learn how to do it. And you're a natural at it. I've said this from day one, like you're natural at it. You just have to press play and just create the content. So I want to jump right into the brand side of things. And B is for the first part, B, books and writing. Are you doing anything blogging? Are you doing any kind of writing content right now for your business?
You know what? I'm not writing content. That's something that we're going to implement as soon as I hire. We have a full-time admin, and we're going to add a full-time marketing / branding person. And I want to get somebody that can write so we can start our blog. So that's something I'm doing right now. However, I'm reading. I read every day. So
what's your favorite book?
Well, right now I'm reading The One Thing by Gary Keller. I think you've read that one.
I was listening on the car ride about a month ago. It's so good. It's so good. The One Thing.
Yes, the one thing. It's focusing on what your one thing is. What is the one thing you can do right now such that everything else will become easier or unnecessary? And I think it's just the way to skyrocket your production is get your priorities straight.
The one thing, and especially entrepreneurs, they got their minds are always everywhere. If you can focus on that one thing, and I love that by Gary Keller. That book was money. There's like I highly suggest it to everyone. Seriously,
absolutely,
because it's focus. Like if you just pick one thing and knock it out of the park, you'll be good. And that's where we're going to the next thing I'm going to talk with you is you're picking video, so recording. So talk about some of the things you're doing in your business for video. Are you doing Snapchat, Insta stories, your own show? Like talk about how you're using video to market your business and what it's done for you.
Yeah. So right away, you know, in the accelerator, we were kind of like, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to do a podcast? Are we going to do video? And I picked video, and I'm really kind of, I'm not the type of person to do a million things at one time because I just won't focus. So I said, okay, I'm going to do video, and I'm going to do it all out. And I'm going to do something that no one else is doing in my market, in the Tucson, Arizona. That's my market. And I'm going to create a reality show. And I just knew that people would flip out over it because no one's doing that here. And who says I can't?
And you did.
You know, and I did. I started recording. The first episode came out amazing. We had like natural drama on it. And I got yelled at by a neighbor for flying a drone. And it was just like this really cool, entertaining, it's a really entertaining show, but it gives you, it's just very raw. You can see exactly what I'm doing. And it highlights me as a professional, but I'm just very real in it.
What was it like when you first started your first couple of videos? What did it feel like?
I wasn't worried about it at all, to be honest. I was just like, all right, let's roll.
You just said, let's go, press play.
Let's go, let's do it. And I just trusted that my videographer was going to put it together very nicely, and he did. Extremely talented with reality style. Yeah. And that's what I wanted. I don't like to sit there and make commercials. I don't want to sit here and make a stupid commercial. I feel like that's not adding value to anyone. But I am adding value when I entertain people.
Entertainment is so powerful, and that's why even for the shows we create, I would say a combination of inspiration, motivation, education, and entertainment. Because you have to entertain. If people aren't entertained, you can't get their attention. So
how can you get their attention? Right.
You have to entertain them. So how much has this affected your business and real estate, and just for you and your brand from creating this reality show?
You know, right immediately. It wasn't so much the public, but immediately just everyone in this market, all the other real estate agents, the big teams, were all talking about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So immediately it was respect from my peers, maybe a little bit of hate from them too. Some people I know that watch them and they never mention a word, but that's okay. And a lot of deals have come from it, actually.
Because they see your stuff. They see that you're going out and recording your life. And think about this. If I wanted to list a property, I would want to list with the person that's creating a show about it. Hey, I want to have my show on a show, or not my show, my house on a show.
So, yeah, and you know what? You can see how I am, right? Because I'm completely real on the show, and it's almost like they can get to know me without actually me being at their house.
You get to see a full-out testimonial of you working with another customer, and they're like, oh, this is how this person works with them. I see who they are. I want them to work with me. Mm-hmm. It's genius. It's so genius, and I'm just so glad that you're doing it, because very few people will actually go do it. You turn the camera on, you create the content, and I just love the stuff you created. So let's go to A for audio and speaking. So I don't know. I don't think you're doing podcasting now, but are you speaking at all? Are you speaking at events or any kind of speaking?
So the only speaking I'm doing right now, which is actually amazing, is teaching classes.
You're teaching.
It's like,
where do you teach?
I teach here at the brokerage. So I teach other agents, and it's like, you want to get better at something, teach a class on it.
Isn't that the truth? When you do something, you learn, but when you start teaching others, you learn even more.
Right. And you're responsible for giving them great content and them taking value out of the class. So you better be on your A game. So that's actually helped me tremendously.
Yeah. And even the fact that when you add more value to people, they're going to like that. But also when you can teach your team, if you can grow your team and duplicate yourself, you can make more Leah Mandals. You're going to definitely hit high numbers, because you are obviously a rock star, but you need to make sure other people, and this is for anything, you need to make sure you can duplicate yourself and get people on your team to be as good as you.
Absolutely. And in a field like real estate, there are some people that might want to sell real estate forever, but I'm in it for leverage. So I need to be able to teach my team to produce like me, to go on appointments, to talk like me, to, just to do everything so that one day I can step out and just lead them.
Exactly. I love it. Let's go to N for networking. What does your networking look like? Do you go to events every single week? How are you networking?
I go to events all the time.
How many do you do in a week? And what kind of events?
Everything I can get my hands on, I go to. So, and I just like going there and showing up to so many things that people just know who I am when I come in. That's always nice. I do business networking, chamber of commerce. I go to happy hours. I go to parties, and I network.
Even parties. I mean, you can find business at parties.
Go to the right parties.
Go to the right parties.
That's the best place. That's the best place to find business. I've done my biggest deals at parties.
I mean, that's where we met at a networking event, which we end up having drinks. And it's like we met at a networking event that led to one opportunity, which leads to other business. Again, you have to put yourself out there.
Yeah. And one thing I took from you in the accelerator is you said, I know it's annoying sometimes, but always be social.
Always be social. Isn't that the truth? Even when you don't want to be, you have to be social.
Yeah. If there's an opportunity for you to speak, then speak.
Speak. Exactly.
Do what's gonna bring you in the direction of your goal. And,
amen to that.
And being a recluse is not gonna make it happen.
So let's talk about D for differentiate. What makes you different, Leah? Like, what makes you Leah Mandal? What makes you different than every other real estate agent out there, and different in your own way?
What really makes me different, if I'm out there competing against other real estate agents for a listing, I am the most raw, honest person that you'll ever meet. I'm just brutally, brutally honest with people. And that comes from a place of love, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
You truly care.
So I truly care about people, and I truly care about my clients or my potential clients. And I'm never going to say anything that's going to cause me to get the business. That's not the truth. Because if I don't tell them the truth, I'm not helping them.
I love it. And that goes for anything, not just real estate, anything in life. If you just give the truth, be good to people, and good things will happen to you. And I was just going to say, my answer would have been, I have a reality show on my life. Drop the mic.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I have a reality show in my life.
Yeah. I mean, I have a reality show. I'm a the only real estate agent in Tucson that has a reality show. I mean, drop the mic. I love it.
That's true.
I love it. So where can people, this has been fun. I love the video that you're creating. I'm looking forward to even doing video with you in person when I come to the Arizona area. We'll be filming together, doing some stuff together. But where can people find you if they're looking to list a property or if they want to even see your show?
So they can find me on, first of all, facebook.com/Mandal Real Estate. That's Mandal. Also my website, which is mandalrealestate.com.
So I've enjoyed having you on the show. I've enjoyed working with you through the Accelerator. I've enjoyed seeing you create some badass videos and everything you're doing. I'm excited for your success, and I'm sure in the future we'll be working on something else together. But what would be some words, advice, or anything you would want to share with the audience before you go?
I just want to share with people, always do the right thing and add value to other people's lives, and everything will come back to you tenfold.
Isn't that the truth? You're a good person, Leah. I appreciate you just for who you are and just the things you're doing. And I have a lot of mad respect because not many people can turn on the camera and create their own show. It is hard. It takes some courage and it takes some persistence and just keep going. You did that, and we can relate because I'm filming all the time. So keep doing your thing because you keep creating those shows. I'm telling you, it's going to be bigger and bigger as we go. And for all you listeners, check out her show. It's great content. I really enjoyed it. Like, actually, she got in trouble because she flew a drone over an area where she wasn't supposed to, or I think it was just some guy that was being an asshole. But anyways, it was a fun show. Check out her show. For all of you, you know what time it is. It is time to go out there, create something great, and become unforgettable because life is too short not to. I'm Brennan T. Adams. Have a great day, everyone. Awesome.
Woo.
Woo! Dude.
That was good.